Hey everybody, Jeff here, Aromatics. Just enjoying the day, sitting outside. Got a smoldering fire going on. My neighbor and I share the fire pit, and he must have been burning some stuff, so it's nice, very nice. Christina's Hello Kitty Piper is rummaging through the shed, doing her spring flower stuff. And I'm sitting here, smoking my pipe, and gonna do a review. And that review is gonna be on Burley Flake number 5 by Cornell and Diehl. I've already done number 2 and number 3. I haven't got 1 and 4 yet. Whether or not I'm going to, I'm not sure. Maybe if they have a sale, I might decide on getting those just so I can complete the series. But I think between 2, 3, and 5, I've got the Burley Flakes of this style that I need. It's been a really fun journey trying out these Burleys, and just Burleys in general. What I like about them is they just have a strength there. A lot of good Burleys, you don't really have to chase the flavors, whereas Virginias are temperamental sometimes. They kind of, for me, they have to be a warm weather smoke a lot of times, and some of the really good ones, to get a lot of the nuances and flavors, you really have to take your time with them. But not so with Burleys. So anyway, I don't have the tin or the jar to give you the tin note right fresh, but from my memory, all 3 of the Burley Flakes that I tried have a fairly similar common smell to them, and that would be very earthy and loamy, like earth that's been, like we've heard this example used before when you're walking through the woods and you get into some area where it's mulchy or there's some decay. It's kind of got that smell to it, but with a little bit of fruitiness, a little bit of, fermented plums, that kind of stuff. That's the smell that I got from all of them. Number 3 has the most plummy smell, probably because of the high percentage of perique. Now what this has is, the tin description from what I remember is red and bright, zesty red and bright Virginias mixed with some white burley, I think it's, or no, dark burleys, and some dark fired Kentucky. So this is probably the most complex of the 3 that I've tried as well. So I have my little Burley corncob loaded up. So let's light up and see what we're tasting in the pipe. So similar in taste to the other 2 Burley Flakes. Although I would say this one is a little bit, well, we'll save that for the end of the video as a conclusion. Flavors I'm getting are, I think the underlying flavor that you get, the main one, is like a wet cardboard. Although that doesn't sound very appealing, that's just how I feel when I smoke it. That's not the actual flavor. But a cardboardy taste. It's like smoking cardboard, if you get what I mean. But then there's the nuances around that. So it's funny how the Virginias are there, but it's Burley forward. Burleys are the star. Those Virginias don't take it over at all. It really does complement the Burley itself. These Burley Flakes are very well blended that way. Like, I was wondering, how can you call it a Burley Flake when you have all these other tobaccos in there? But they really do just bring some complexity out of what can be a pretty mundane tobacco on its own. So there's a little bit of spice there, which I'm guessing is coming from the dark fired, although I don't taste the smoky hickory flavors that I normally do from that strain of tobacco. Kentucky Burley, dark fired Burley. And there is maybe a little bit of zest and spice that comes from what I'm guessing is the red Virginia. The bright Virginia, I can't taste, but I'm guessing that's what's mixing with the Burley to kind of give it that underlying cardboard taste. Very full flavored. On the retrohale, getting a dark nutty taste. Not exactly what nut, not walnut, Not pistachio, whatever a darker nut would be.
Hazelnut?
Hazelnut. Maybe some hazelnut, but there's no sweetness to it. Christina's been helping me pick those one apart because it's kind of tricky. This one's a little bit tricky. So yeah, I do get a little bit of nuttiness in the retrohale, but not in the actual taste. Mostly that cardboardy, loamy, spicy, slightly spicy. It's not a spice bomb or anything like that, but there's a little bit of tang, a little bit of scratchiness that you get in the back of your sinuses. But pretty good. A good cooler weather smoke. Like today, it's probably, I don't know what it would be in Fahrenheit, maybe 60 or something like that. I think it's like 10 degrees Celsius here. But a nice cooler day sitting by the campfire smoke for sure, or out fishing on a cooler day, which is what I usually have been doing with the Burley Flakes, which I was going to review this while I was fishing yesterday, but it just never worked out. So yeah, so this video review went on a little longer than most of mine do, but this one is a little more complex, so it took a little bit more to describe it, but very good. Is it my favorite of the three? I'm not sure. It depends on my mood. 2 if I want more of a straight unsweetened burley taste that's pure and strong. 3 if I want a little bit of more barnyard funk, something a little bit out there with that perique. And if I want a little bit lighter, more of an all-day burley type of smoke with some complexity but still some strength, I would go for Burley Flake number 5 for sure. So that's it for my video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you on my next one. Till then, Till then, Aromatics, signing out.